You skipped ahead a little bit. You went from 8th grade to graduation. Tell us about your high school years. What, your wrestling, of course, but also your life during the high school years.
So my high school years, my mom, she did not want to deal with Steubenville Big Red anymore, with the craziness with my brothers. So she said, "Hey, what do you want to do?" As everybody knows, West Virginia is right on the other side of the Ohio River. So we ended up going to Weird Madonna Catholic school. It wasn't my first choice. It wasn't something that I, said, "Hey, that's where I want to go." It just kind of fell into our laps. And, I went there, and I would say the best 4 years of my life. I had a ball there, even though I'm not a Catholic, not a practicing Catholic, not a person who's in the organized religion. But I mean, just from the teachers to the coaches, it was fun. It was really, really fun. My high school coach there was Jamie Lesho, and Ray Larkey. He was an assistant. Jeff Miller was an assistant there too. All accomplished wrestlers. Ray Larkey was a power lifter. We used to call him Tree Trunk because he looked like someone cut him straight from the stump. But we, I went there, and this, again, a small school, 150 kids. We had 7 people my freshman year on the team.
Wow.
So I went from, middle school having, 40 deep to having 7, which was a big shock to me. Also to a big culture shock, as I believe I was the only Black male in that school for 4 years.
Wow. The whole school.
The whole school.
Wow.
I think there might have been a senior, so it may just be 3 years, but I can't remember if there was or not. It's been a while, but for the majority of the time, I was the only person that looked like me.
Yeah.
There wasn't really anybody else. So just to really kind of, and I'm used to that. It wasn't weird. It wasn't strange. I was homeless for a time with my mom. We moved to New York and stayed with my uncle, and I ended up staying up there. And she ended up moving back. And we lived on Long Island out in Port Jefferson, Quorum area. And, there wasn't too many like me out there, but it never bothered me. I was never one to fill out a place. I've always kind of made my place wherever I go. So being at Madonna wasn't like weird or, I'm the only Black person here out of, a bunch of white kids. I made my place. And, my mom always tells me, or always told me, you carry yourself in a way where you demand respect. You never say that you demand respect, but you carry yourself in a way where people respect you. And I go up, I've never noticed it. I just don't put up with people's shit. But that's just something that she saw. So being at Madonna, like I said, it was great. Wrestling wise, like I said, it was odd going from 40 kids in the room to 7. The first year wasn't so great. I had some success. I was actually getting to, so in West Virginia, they do regionals, then state. There's no in between. So there's 2, so there's regionals and states. And I was actually, my first match, I got dumped on the back of my head. Ref called the pin, he didn't stop it, and everything like that. No big deal. But then I ended up wrestling my way back, and I was in the blood round, 1 match away from going for 3rd and 4th, and I couldn't lift up my head. I literally could not lift it up. I wrestled all those matches like this, with my head down the whole entire time and winning. And when we got to the final match to go, my coach said, "Can you lift your head up?" I said, "I can't." I said, "I really can't." He goes, "This is not worth this." He goes, "You're a freshman." I cried like a baby because I felt I could do it and stuff. But he goes, "You're a freshman. Let's not injure you more than what you need to be."
So was it your neck or a concussion or both or what?
It was just I don't know. We never went to the hospital. We never got it checked out. From the Valley, we're kind of tough kids, so we just kind of suck it up and just say, there's some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
Yep.
But it could have been just like a stinger, and I just couldn't raise my head up.
Got it.
But I kept wrestling because that's just the mentality that we have. It's just to go. But like I said, there wasn't back then. even though it's 2001, you know, there wasn't trainers on site and everything like that, getting the ice and stuff. You know, it was just, you know, we suck it up and we went. But, you know, he made the call not to injure me even more. So I went ahead and we pulled it out. We pulled. And like I said, it was sad because I believe I could have beat the next guy and could have went. But, you know, we'll never know that.